Welcome to Gloria's Gab Live. I am so happy today. I can't even tell you. I have one of my favorite people in the whole world. He's my pastor, Father Israel Mago. He's pastor at Our Lady of Guadalupe Church. And we're going to talk about so many things because we've been through a lot together, right?
Yes.
And thank you for
definitely.
coming. I so appreciate it. I know how busy you are. He's got 9,000 families to take care of, so he's a busy man. At any rate, before we start, I have to thank my sponsor, South Florida PBS. They do so many great things, terrific programming. And I always remind you that allhealthtv.com is a great place to go for health information. And if you watch their shows, you can even like text and call in and ask questions for doctors, and doesn't cost you a thing, so pretty good deal. Anyway, another thing, and because you're here, I thought of this, Father. Um, Safe Haven for Newborns. See those little beers? You can buy one of those and donate. They've already saved 341 babies from abandonment, and I know the
Beautiful.
Catholic Church is very involved. He's quite a Nick Silverio, who is the founder, started this,
Okay.
and he works 24/7, and he has never taken a paycheck. It's pretty amazing. So anyway, so let's talk about. This is a great year for Our Lady of Guadalupe because it's our 20th anniversary, and I've been there most of that time, not quite
Yes.
all that time, but I transferred from St. Louis, and I love this church. But this poor man has been through a lot. Father Mago has kind of guided us through the whole process of building the church, and you took it over from Monsignor Tomas Marin, who
Yes.
we all loved, and actually you were a deacon. Was it temporary deacon or at our church? What year was that? Do you remember?
And me as a deacon
When you came to our church,
in 2006. 2006
2006,
as a deacon.
right?
Yes. And
And
then I
then
came back as a pastor in 2010.
right.
Yes.
So they transferred you. We were so excited. You first went after becoming a priest. You first went to was it Saint
St.
Agnes
Agnes was my
on Key
first
Biscayne?
assignment as a priest. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and those people were so sorry to lose you, and we were so happy to get you. Um, but man, you had your work cut out for you. Uh, and we didn't even have an office. We didn't have a we we were an itinerant
Yes. Yes. Yes.
uh,
Well, first of all, I
church.
want to thank you, Gloria, for the invitation to come to your show. I gotta be honest, it's my first time in a show like this. So
You're
I
not the only one.
no, I'm not the only one.
No, people come and they go, I thought it was a radio show. I go, no.
Yes, yes, yes. So I'm very glad to be here. Very excited. Yes, as you said, I'm the pastor of Our Lady of Guadalupe. I am your pastor. It's a beautiful church, a beautiful parish. I've been there for the last 11 years, um, and it has been a journey of love. During for 16 years, we celebrated the masses in a cafeteria of a charter school, of three different charter schools,
Exactly.
until finally God and the Virgin heard our prayers, and we finally were able to have our own facilities in December 12th of 2015. And since then we have been where we are now, and it's a very special place for people from everywhere that come to visit us. As you mentioned at the beginning, we have now almost 9,000 families registered, which now actually we are, if we are not the biggest, we are one of the biggest parishes in Miami. So it's a great responsibility, but it's a blessing because the families, they feel they are very involved in the parish. They are very active families, and most of them are young families, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and for me, I feel privileged to be the pastor of this flock.
Well, we are blessed and honored to have you. I've got to tell you, your background is interesting in that it it served you very well being in the hospitality business prior to deciding to become a priest. I want to talk to you about your journey there. You're from Venezuela.
Yeah, I am from Venezuela. I was born in Venezuela. I graduated in marketing,
Yes.
and I worked in my first job was in American Express.
And
Okay,
what did you do?
and customer service. I was in customer service. I worked there for 4 years. After that, I worked in Bell South for
Okay.
2 other years in customer
In
service.
customer service.
Yes. And after that, I transferred to Hilton chain. And in there, I worked in sales.
Okay.
So, and after that, I moved to Margarita Island, which is an island in Venezuela. And
Yeah.
in there, I I got involved in a prayer group, and it was in there where I felt little by little the calling from God to the priesthood.
Wow. Yeah.
And at the end, I realized that God was
Preparing you all along.
preparing me,
Yeah.
uh, giving me the skills for what He had for me, uh,
I know, but I
ahead of
thought
time.
about that and I said,
Yes.
oh my gosh, to think that you were in, an industry that served you so well in the future.
Yeah.
And the challenges you have had taking on our church has been amazing. But I mean, from the get go, from the time you started, I remember you found us a place to have an office, you found us a place to have our choir practice. Uh, and then little by little, all the different ministries involved. How many ministries do we have right now?
We have around 30 or 40. Yeah, we have a good number of ministries. And yes, when I got to the parish in 2010, um, yeah, we were in a very small office. There was just one employee for the whole parish. And then
Of
I
thousands of people.
yes, and then I said, well, I have to do something about it. I have to find a bigger office, okay, to give the opportunity to the ministries to meet and then my priority was to give life to the parish at that moment, and that's what I did. I rented another office in a bigger space. From there, little by little, the 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 community and the parish itself was growing and growing and growing, and and we were moving along with the plans for the construction, and and with the power of prayer, I think with our history, our story
Yeah,
as a parish, we can be a testimony, a living testimony of the power of prayer.
absolutely. And oddly enough, I remember we had a completely different design for this church. And we were starting to raise money and then
Yeah.
the market.
The design of the church changed like 3 times.
Exactly. But
But
thank heavens it did.
yeah,
And then by the time we
but with the previous, it was interesting
yeah,
because with the previous designs and projects, it, nothing moved. Everything, was very, very, very stuck. But when we got to this final design with this fine proposal project, everything moved.
isn't it funny? Yeah.
Yes.
But the
So
other thing
we
was
we realized we saw that we realized that this was what the Virgin really wanted,
right. Yeah,
with the people that she really wanted to be involved.
exactly.
So so
And we are blessed. I mean, the people in this parish are invested. They love the Virgin Mary. They
yes.
love they love you. They love our other
Yeah, I think one of the
priest.
beautiful things of our community, of our parish, is that people feel welcome. People feel welcome. We welcome everybody.
Hey,
At the end of every mass, we ask who are in the mass for the first time, and we have even a song, a special song for the people who are there for the first time, and I think that makes a big
I
difference.
sing that song
Yeah,
all the time.
all the time, all the
And
time.
there's,
I know.
I rarely, I can't remember a time that haven't had at least one new person. And we're going, and if we do, we're going, what? We can't sing welcome,
Yeah,
welcome.
and it's beautiful to see that in every mass, there are new people
Yeah.
in the parish, and yeah,
Yes.
it's beautiful, and that sense of belonging that the people have. People feel privileged to be part of Guadalupe, and especially the servers, you in the choir,
Yeah.
the people, the ushers, the sacristans, the people in the parking,
The people in the
all of
parking lot,
all of
those
them,
people
all of
are
them. They
heroes.
they feel honored and
Yeah.
privileged to serve because they know that they don't serve me as a pastor; they serve
Mhm.
God,
Mhm.
and that
Yeah.
that makes a big difference.
Yeah. So, and we're so, well, I have so much fun because I work with Rosario, who is our choir director, who actually fired the English mass when she first took over because we were a ragtag lot. We never rehearsed. We didn't do anything. And she kind of made us more professional. But, oh, and speaking of which, our organist is Adolfo Vidal.
Yes.
Uh, he's got an ongoing concert.
Oh,
This
really?
actually this is the last week of his concert, the 17th and 18th. He's the founder and executive director of the, I don't know if you know this, South Florida Friends of Classical Music. Did you
Yes.
know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So, oh, actually, I know a lot of people went
Well,
to the
we should
first
promote
concert.
that
Yeah.
too.
So 17th and 18th at the Wertheim Performing Arts Center at FIU campus. Yeah,
Beautiful. Yeah,
and
we gotta go.
yeah, there's some good. There's one about movies. Actually, they advertise in our paper, so all you have to do is go to cnews.net and look at our Doral paper and look for his ad. He's got we put an ad that's got all the concerts. So yeah, so that's cool. So let's talk about at the very beginning. One of the people that I remember was instrumental in founding Our Lady of Guadalupe was Barbara Romani. Uh, and as I recall, there was like 40 people that they got together that,
Well, she was part of the first group that started in the
yeah,
first mass.
right.
She was sent by the pastor of Blessed Trinity
Yeah.
uh, to start a mission in Doral.
Mhm.
So for 2 years, we were not a formal parish, but a mission from
Oh,
Blessed Trinity from 1999 until 2001, until September 1st,
okay.
2001, when finally Archbishop Favalora allowed allowed us to be to have a
A
formal
parish.
parish.
Yeah.
So that that that
And where
that
did they first meet? Do you
at
remember?
John I. Smith,
Oh, at John I. Smith.
John I. Smith
Okay. Yeah.
uh, elementary school.
Yeah.
So they were there. I wasn't there at that time.
No.
It was Monsignor Marin, um, who was the founder
The founding.
pastor for, and he was there for 9 years.
Yeah.
He did a wonderful job.
Well, he
Uh,
secured our land that we built the church on,
exactly,
or he was instrumental in that.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that land where we are now was part of the cemetery, of the Catholic cemetery that is right next to us. But at the end, the archbishop, the new archbishop, Thomas Wensky, gave us that part of the land for us to build in there.
I know. Now down the road, are we building school? What?
Well, thank you for asking that. Yeah, there is a there
Well,
is
I was.
there
Yeah.
is a second phase.
Yeah.
Okay, we still have 6.5 acres, and
Wow.
the idea is to build another to build another facilities because we have everything in the parish is massive, and we have 1,200 children in CCD every year. So we don't have enough
1,200?
classrooms for them.
No, of course not.
We have to ask Doral Academy to give us or to lend the classrooms for them to every week. So that's something we have to solve. So we want to build facilities for us that allow us to have them every week and to have other activities also in there.
Well,
Also, another more parking spaces. We don't have enough parking spaces because we receive a lot of people. Actually, the regular capacity of the church now, before COVID, was 1,200 people in the main church, but we received usually around 2,000 people in every mass. But with COVID, obviously, we had to reduce the capacity.
It's been easier to park.
Yes, and now we can have just no more than 500 or 600 people between the
COVID.
Between the main temple,
okay.
the main church, and the parish hall. So we need more space for parking and more space for the children of CCD.
What do you think they might do? Are we talking maybe a parking garage or just additional open parking spaces?
Well, the
less expensive we know would be
the less expensive. So it will be on the ground.
On the ground,
because it's less expensive than the other one.
Well, never mind. The other would probably take away from the beauty of the church.
Yes, but obviously we are people of faith. We know that the resources are going to come from.
They will.
Yeah, God provides.
How many? Well, just think about how many times we had to move when what we were talking about when we started at Doral Academy. I mean, you had to. They had a break or they had tests, and we had to figure out another place to go. And this group of people has moved around a lot.
yes, but finally we got to our final destination.
Our final destination, thank heavens, right? Yeah. So thank you, Mary.
Yes.
Mary did it for us. A lot of prayers to. Actually, we pray to Virgin Mary every mass. At the end of every mass.
At the end of every mass, we pray Hail Mary in thanksgiving to her for all her intercession. We know that she's the biggest intercessor for us as Christian Catholics. Yeah. So that's why we do that.
So we've got some of the best masses ever coming up. And I was telling Father, my favorite mass is on December 12th. It's the Feast of Our Lady of Guadelupe. And no holds barred. We do it right. But how many masses are we going to have that day?
Well, this year, December 12th, it's going to be on Sunday. So the challenge is going to be bigger, double. So we are planning to start celebrating the masses that Sunday, December 12th of 2021 at 6 a.m. and every 2 hours and a half to have a new mass. So
throughout the day until when?
It would be on Sunday at the first one at 6 a.m.
8:30,
11, 1:30, 4, 6:30, and 9 p.m.
And they're all bilingual.
We will have 7 masses, all bilingual, and we will have our own mariachi.
Of course.
Okay, we created a mariachi from the parish with our choir. They are such a talented people. You are all great, and we have our own mariachi that they do it beautifully, and they are going to sing at the end of each mass. So we invite you all to be with us, to join us that day to honor our Blessed Virgin Mother.
Do you think we're going to have to do reservations for that one, or hopefully we'll won't have that problem anymore?
Last year it was with reservation system.
Yeah.
Because of COVID. This year, maybe we will have to. Maybe we will have a first come first serve.
But even
Okay.
now, I don't know for Catholics out there that actually wanted to attend Mass that can't. We have it online, so you can live
Yes.
stream it.
Yes. Yes.
Very
People who for any reason cannot attend mass in person, uh, you can watch it in
OLG TV,
online
yeah.
by through
Facebook.
YouTube or
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's pretty nice.
Yes.
It's so funny. I couldn't
And there
go
is
to
a
the.
dispensation now that if you watch it from home, it's okay.
It's okay. Well, uh, and then Christmas Mass. That's going to be the same thing. It's going to be nuts. Uh,
Yeah, very
so,
probable.
but actually, we're going to hopefully be updating the ads that we run in the Doral Tribune for you, so that we can people be able to access it easier. Um,
Yes.
and so, what? So maybe a school down the road, but at least you're thinking in the future, but at least a place where we can have the CCD classes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
and
That's our project for the future is to build those facilities for the children. We will see if that can be a school, a Catholic school, maybe. But we have now two independent Catholic schools in the area in Doral
yeah, it's true.
that uh, they help us with that need. You
When
know,
when
uh,
does like St. Brendan's and when do they? How early is that? Did they start at pre-K?
who
St. Brendan's and Columbus and all the different Catholic schools we have in the area.
yeah they
They start at pre-K.
yeah.
Okay, because I remember I went to when I
But
was
now,
growing
but
up.
now we have a Shelton Academy, which
Oh,
is an
Shelton, yeah.
independent Catholic school nearby,
Oh, I didn't
and
realize that was
yeah,
Catholic school.
Shelton Academy
Oh,
and Loyola Academy.
oh,
So
okay.
both of them,
Oh, so
they
there's really no need.
and we support them,
Uh-huh.
you know, in a regular
Yeah.
basis. So
I remember growing up, I used to go to a Catholic school on the weekends for catechism.
yes,
Yeah, so I went to public school, but
okay,
but we had our CCD classes at the Catholic school
yes,
with the nuns.
yeah. So there are many projects ahead of us.
Yeah.
Um, we have also another project is a garden for the unborn,
Oh,
because
really?
Our Lady of Guadalupe, she is the patroness of the unborn
Uh-huh.
children.
Yeah.
So we are now uh, working in that beautiful project to have a place so that people may go and pray for that intention. No?
Oh, and let's Tommy, thank you for producing our show for us. Could you possibly put up? I sent you some pictures.
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay, when you get a chance, if you could put them up, I wanted people to see. I didn't. We have a beautiful stations across the and with a beautiful statue of Virgin Mary, and I don't have pictures of that, and I wanted to show that because it's such a beautiful
You mean the path
the
with
path.
the Virgin
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Guadalupe at the end?
yeah. Right.
Oh yes,
The,
that's a beautiful statue, image of Our Lady of Guadalupe in marble, in
and a
white
lot
marble.
of people do that walk and pray.
Oh yes,
It's
yes.
it's a
She's so
beautiful.
special.
This
That
is like
that was before we
that was during
inaugurated
the
the
construction.
church.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
before.
And then
Yeah,
that's the
that was
outside.
at the beginning.
And I don't. And then
That's the
this.
crucifix.
See that pic?
Yes,
That's a crucifix
the
that
Christ.
took a
Yeah,
day
yeah.
to install.
That beautiful Christ was made by an artist. Her name is Nilda Comas. She's a very talented artist, and she did it in Italy, and it was brought to us.
Wow. Yeah, that was quite a project.
Along with and she did also the the image, the statue of Guadalupe
On the
in
side of
marble.
the building.
Exactly.
Oh, and I have pictures of that too when we erected that. Can you go back to the church picture, please? Oh, shoot. That side. Okay. Is that before we got the stained glass? I can't see. We have
Before
the
we
most.
that's before we got the stained
Yeah.
glasses.
We
Yes,
now
we have
have.
some stained glasses, beautiful, all of them. The big one that is at the entrance now is of the risen Christ.
Right.
Of the risen Christ. That's a beautiful stained glass.
And who was the
we
artist?
have two others.
Yeah.
One of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, and the other one with the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Those are there also at the sides of the altar, like welcoming everybody, welcoming the people.
I remember coming into church and looking at it and going, when did that get there?
Yes.
It was like 1 week to the next. We all of a sudden.
Yeah. Those things have been, we have been able to do that thanks to the generosity of some people.
Really? Yeah.
Yes.
Do you remember the artist?
The artist is.
I'm trying to remember. I can't either.
Okay. Now I can.
That's right. I promise. We'll put it in the chat or whatever.
Yes. Yes.
So
another project that we have another intention that I would ask you all to pray for is for our church to become a basilica.
Yes.
We feel in our heart that our church, our parish, will become a basilica one day. Okay, because it's special. It's a place of a special devotion for the people, and I think that it has all the ingredients to become a basilica in the future.
Do you know, it's funny, sometimes I'll go by the church and I'll see people outside in the churches locked up, but they will be praying. They can see the altar and they will pray through the glass.
Yes.
It really is a very, very special
people
place.
Get emotional every time they enter for the first time and they see the Virgin there on the altar. Yeah. People start crying.
Yeah, no. Yeah. And then certain music will do that. That's why, I love being part of the choir, because I know for me, when I first started going to, I went to St. Louis and we had a great music minister there, and who wrote an album, Scott Kendall. They even, I went to Mercy Hospital once and I started listening to music and I'm going, that's my guy, and it turned out it was the Father Fetcher's brother was a chaplain at Mercy. And he goes, yeah, I got this from my brother. And it was a CD. That's so beautiful. Small world, huh? Yeah, yes, but music is a big part of all the ministries are great. Your servers,
the ministries are
they
great,
are so dedicated.
We can do what we do thanks to all the servers, thanks to all the volunteers that are there, with that joy.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wanna thank you on behalf of the choir, for example, for the beautiful and wonderful.
I am the least talented person in that choir.
No.
Seriously, I am. I'm telling you. I'm the least talented person, but they put up with me.
No, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your commitment, for your perseverance in the parish. You have been there for so many years, and
but it's been a blessing in my life.
Yeah,
it really has.
We all feel blessed to be part of that family, because we are a family. We are a family in Christ, definitely.
Right. So, but I am so honored and grateful for you to come and do this. He thought this. He didn't know this was a video. He's ready for a Zoom call.
Yes.
That was pretty funny.
I was waiting for
you
to send me the link to it. I thought it was going to be by Zoom.
I know. Well, lately, that's all we're doing is Zooming, and all during COVID, it was mass on Zoom,
No, it's a beautiful
Yeah,
place.
yeah. Oh, we
Come.
have a lot more too. Yeah. So anytime you want to come back, you're welcome.
Definitely, I will.
We can bring people, and we've got and a shout out to, oh my gosh, yesterday, all the services they did for well, not yesterday, September 11th.
On Saturday.
Those services were amazing.
Were amazing.
And
Yes.
yeah, and to think, in our parish actually we have a firefighter who
Mhm.
became a priest.
Yes, Father Elkin Sierra.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
exactly.
was a firefighter for 21 years before becoming a priest.
Being called.
So
Yeah,
and now he's with us.
Yeah.
He has been a blessing also, a great asset for us. And he's very enthusiastic, very energetic.
yeah, he
Uh,
absolutely is.
yes, and he was part of the September 11th activities in Doral.
Yes.
And who better than him?
Yeah, who
who-
better?
yeah,
Exactly.
who
Uh,
was a firefighter for so many years.
yeah.
Yes.
So we have an interesting parish.
And
And
I like that it's a
it's a diverse
living
cultural
parish,
mix.
very active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to think of all the nationalities in our choir alone, at one point, a couple of years ago, I think when we were doing the when we first came to the church, we were meeting together to do the dedication of the church, and so all the choir, everybody from both choirs, English and Spanish, all met together, and we were talking about how many nationalities. At that time, there were 12 different countries represented.
Well,
And a lot of these were
from the registered families. We have more than 40 different nationalities in the parish.
really,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, so actually, prior to this show, we had a doctor from talking about testing, DNA testing and genetic testing, and he needs 1 million people. And he said, what better place to come than to South Florida for that? And I'm going to tell him all he needs to do is go to Our Lady of Guadalupe Church, and he can get all the volunteers he needs.
Yes, definitely.
Donate your blood, and it helps with research in the future. So that would be interesting. So how are we doing on time, Tommy?
You're way past.
Oh, wait. Oh, well, you didn't.
It's Father Mago, so we gotta let
Oh, my goodness.
Did we pass?
We can be talking forever. Are you nuts?
Oh my God! Yeah, I thought we.
No, actually, we usually have a 30-minute show, but because you're special, and we've got
32,
Tommy's
41?
Catholic too.
Oh
we
my God.
have a lot of
Man, I feel
Catholics.
so relaxed here.
I know. See, it's a
We
piece
just
of
need a
cake.
coffee. We just need a coffee, and then we can spend.
Well, listen, I do have look I have goodies. We
Mm.
give all of our guests goodies. So here,
Now we got
you
some
get
Cuban coffee from
cookies,
Denise
but I'm
over
gonna
there.
give you a banana nut bread too.
All right, thank you.
What's it?
Denise made Cuban coffee for you.
Oh, hold on, just a second. I'm gonna get you
Oh,
Cuban
Cuban.
coffee. Bring it over. Okay. Oh, then everybody can see our fellow Catholic. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Thank you, Gloria.
That'll hold you.
Tommy, no?
over for the
Tommy is his
morning.
name?
Okay.
Salud,
Salute.
salud. Thank you very much.
Mm. Oh my gosh, that
Mm.
was so nice of her.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
This is
Shout out to Denise.
Concentrated. This.
Constant prayers. Yeah. And yeah. So I just
So-
managed to spill it.
So-
Okay, don't need that anymore.
Did we finish or?
Okay, was I supposed to add? Okay, I'm just wondering if we covered everything. We didn't. Is there anything else that we need to talk about? A mass on
Well,
Sundays?
Mass on Sundays.
Give us
Little Guadalupe
times because
Mass.
somebody might be listening to this for the first time that have never been to our parish and would like to go now that they've seen you in person.
No, we invite you all to come to Guadalupe
o'clock?
and have the experience of
Okay, what time are the masses?
the masses on Sunday.
Yeah.
8:30,
8:30.
10, 11:45, 1:30, and 7.
Okay, and 8:30 is English.
Okay.
10
Spanish.
is Spanish.
11:45.
11:45 is English. I sing in that one, so come to that one. 1:30
1:30 and 7. 1:30 in Spanish
Spanish
and 7 p.m. in Spanish.
and Spanish.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And on Saturday, 5:30 in
English.
English and 7 p.m. in Spanish.
So there's no reason not to go to mass But also you can do it live stream.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
that
You
comes in
You have the
really,
opportunity
really
to,
handy.
to watch it.
Well,
live
the
stream.
great thing is we've got people that 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 like to watch our mass, or like one of our wonderful. We have so many wonderful people that participate in the choir, but Justin's family, I think, watches the mass to hear him sing.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
So yeah, well, he does a lot of the solo pieces. So anyway, well, listen, I know you've got to get back to work, but I thank you so much for coming. It was such
No,
an it's
and
such an extreme pleasure to have you here.
I
And
thank you very much for inviting me.
you're welcome. Yeah. And thanks again to my sponsor, South Florida PBS. You guys are awesome. And I appreciate your sponsoring the show every week. And Tommy, shout out to you. Thank you for producing the show for us and making us all look good. So I look forward to seeing you all next week. I'm going to have some more great guests, and I can't remember who it is, but I'm sure I will. I'll be sending out a notice and letting everybody know who the guest is for next week. So, anyway, thanks again. God bless.
May
Have a
God bless
great
you,
week,
and may God bless you all.
and I hope to see you all at church.